Hello and welcome to the Amazon FBA University channel. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down the exact techniques I use to find 100 different products to sell on the Amazon FBA platform through the private label business model every single week, and how you can adopt these exact techniques to improve your product research. And stay to the end because I've got an exclusive tip that you won't have heard anywhere else that's going to help you find winning products.
Alright, so one of my favorite methods to find products on Amazon is to go through Amazon's preset department categories. So if you're on the Amazon homepage here, make sure that you have your address here, and you want to go to the All button here, and then you want to scroll down to the Shop by Department section. And what I'm going to do, I call this the funnel hacking or the category tree method. Essentially, we're going to be going through Amazon's pre-selected categories, and we're going to be going down the rabbit hole until we get to a category or a funnel page where we cannot go further down anymore. So you want to niche down as far as you can into a particular department until you can't go any further, and that's where we're going to start our search. So let's go shop by department. Let's go into pet supplies, for example. Then let's go into dog supplies. So what this will do is, on the left-hand side here, on this category tree, you'll see a bunch of different subcategories. We want to keep going through these subcategories until we get to a page where there's no more subcategories and we're at the bottom of the subcategories. So let's go into memories and funerary. As we can see, this is a relatively shallow category tree, but we're at the bottom. We can see that there's nothing else here. So we know we're at the bottom of the category tree, we're at the bottom of the funnel, and now we can go ahead and start searching for products. I like to generally look through pages 1 to 5 and start looking at potential products that I could sell on the Amazon platform. So what I like to do, I have a pad and pen. I jot down a couple of keywords, and then I'll go ahead and search those products afterwards. So let's just scroll through here and look at what we find. We've got this pet urn. This is customizable. I don't like selling customizable products because that adds another layer to the fulfillment that I just don't want to get involved in. So I'll skip that. But over here, we've got this pet memorial wind chimes. That looks quite good. 900 bought in the last month. Reviews are quite high, but that's not indicative of the space itself. So that could be a cool product to start looking into. Let's keep scrolling down. Again, these wind chimes have sort of come up again. Again, a lot of reviews there, but because it's creeping up quite a bit, it might be worth actually looking into that. So let's take that keyword, pet memorial wind chimes. Cool, so we've got a couple of different designs here. There are actually a few products on page 1 with relatively low reviews. So I love seeing products on page 1 with under 250 reviews. That's a great sign because they're ranking organically on page 1, which is cool. Let's now do a Chrome extension and just see what we've got here. Using the Sniper Insights Chrome extension, we're going to see what the numbers are behind some of these products. So average monthly revenue 7,000, average unit price 23.55 is quite low, but average reviews are also very low. Let's look at what some of the monthly revenues are like in this space. So a couple of people hitting the kind of high $20,000 a month, but then there's a big jump down to like 5,000 a month. So I wouldn't say this is a great product, but definitely food for thought. This is the category tree method. It's very simple. You can rinse and repeat this over and over again to find different products in different categories, but just make sure you're getting as specific as you can to the bottom of the category tree before you actually then start your search and see whether products are good or not. Now let's move on to the next technique. The next technique we have is called the broad search terms technique, and I like to use this alongside the category tree technique to find new product opportunities, new product ideas. So what we're going to do is come to Amazon and type in a super broad search term, something like, something super broad that you would never tie or use as a highly relevant keyword when you're counting your monthly search volume, but something that can generate ideas. So let's type in something like gifts for women. Now from here, I'm going to be looking on page 1 to 5 to look for specific products. Again, I'll have my pad and pen next to me, but I'm looking for specific products with specific keywords in their title that I can then use to create another search on Amazon and then potentially dig into the data that sits behind that product. So look, this is pretty cool. 5,000 bought in the past month, 9 herb indoor window garden kit. So that looks interesting. That's something that we could definitely look into. So I'm going to jot that down. Other products on here as I'm scanning, generally, if the reviews are over 1,000, I won't bother to look into that niche because it could just be way too competitive. So I'm just scrolling through, looking at what I'm seeing if there's any good product opportunities, yes or no. This is cool. Water feature indoor with plants, Bluetooth speaker. That doesn't have any reviews yet. It's sponsoring on page 1 for this keyword, gifts for women. Might be worth looking into as well. If you did want to narrow things down even further, what you could do is you could add a price filter. I personally don't like selling products for under $25. So what you can do here is add a price filter in. So I can put minimum 25, maybe put the maximum at something like 100 and just hit go. That's going to narrow down my results even more, getting even more specific into products that I really want to see. So what else have we got going on here? Let's try and find another product. So we've got this chakra tree of life, crystals, gifts for women. That again looks interesting. I'll jot that down and that'll be something I search. But let's search that indoor herb growing kit because that did look interesting. So there are a bunch of different products that come up for this indoor herb growing kit. Generally look to be all above $25, which I like. Let's go ahead and use the Sniper Insights Chrome extension to just look at the keywords that sit behind that. Average monthly revenue is quite high, 58,000. That's good. Average unit price is 45.89. Average reviews personally are a little bit high. I like average reviews to be under 1,000. But just looking through here, let's look at some of the monthly revenues here. We've got a lot of sellers doing 6 figures in revenue, which is great. A few doing high 90s, 80s, etc. So this doesn't look like a bad niche. Let's look at a product and look at some of the keywords that sit behind it. So let's go for this one just here. This guy's doing $98,000 a month in revenue with 650 reviews. Keywords are generally centered around hydroponics, herb garden planter indoor kit, 11,000 search volume. So look, this could be worth digging into a little bit further. I think the average reviews before adding filters was 1,400. For me, I like it when it's below 1,000. So, you know, a little bit high, but potentially not the end of the world. Definitely worth a further dig down to kind of see what's going on here. The other product that we saw was the Crystal Tree of Life 7 Chakra Healing Crystal Trees for Home. So let's go into this and see what we've got here. This one's got 229 reviews. 1,000 have been bought in the past month. So let's check that out. So these look interesting. These do look interesting. Some are lower priced at $19, but there's a lot that are above $25, which is our price threshold. Let's dig into some of the data that's behind this using the Sniper Insights Chrome extension. So average monthly revenue is quite low on these, 4,000. Average unit price 25.16 is okay. Average reviews before filters is 837, which is good. Let's look at someone who's doing well in this space. This listing is doing $38,000 a month in revenue. Let's take a look. With only 229 reviews, which is fantastic. 1,431 monthly sales. Let's look at the keywords. As you can see, these keywords are quite broad. So they're not specific enough for me to then dive in. You could look into them further, click here to see more keywords, but from the offset, all of the keywords with a high search volume for me are way too broad. Desk decor is too broad. Office decor for women, these are broad terms. I wouldn't be using these as part of my count towards my relevant search volume. So yeah, this is too much. But this is a technique I use, guys, taking a broad search term like gifts for women, and you'll dive down the rabbit hole until you find more specific keywords and identify potential product opportunities. And now for the main event. This is quickly becoming my favorite way to find products on the Amazon platform, and this is going to be something that most of you have never heard before. So this is an FBA University exclusive. It's actually something I only started doing a few weeks ago because the idea came to me and I just thought it would be great to do this. So what am I talking about? So first things first, you're going to want to go to a product which is relatively new. So this product is a dog travel bag. It has 20 reviews. So you want to go for products that have recently been launched. And what you're going to do is you're going to head down to the reviews. Just scroll down right to the bottom of the page. Head down to the reviews. And you're going to be looking at customers that have left a Vine review. So you would go ahead and click into the customer's profile. So this person, Erin H, just go into her profile. So from here, my reasoning behind this is, reverse engineering it was, if a customer has a Vine review, that person who left that Vine review has left Vine reviews on other products, and products that get Vine reviews have below 30 reviews. So what you want to do is you want to go into these products, go into these people that are leaving these reviews, go into their profiles and look what other products they're leaving reviews on. So you can get potential product ideas from the other products that they left reviews on, because those should also have low reviews. So what you can do is you can just literally click on all these reviews that they've left, and then you can click on the product themselves and go in and look at the product, and then start taking some of the keywords on that product and really dig into the data that is behind it. Look at whether it's an opportunity or not. Look at the search volume, look at the cost per click, look at the profit margins if you were to source it from overseas and bring it over to Amazon. So it's a really, really great way of generating new ideas for products that you probably haven't even thought of. So exhaust this. There's a bunch of different products that have Vine reviews. So this is a technique and a resource that you can absolutely exhaust. You can go through, find a bunch of different products and get a bunch of different ideas And then from there, you can find even more ideas and really whittle it down until you find a product opportunity that you can sell on the Amazon platform. So use this method. It's something that I've been exhausting recently. It's been really, really helpful. I've found a few potential products that I might be launching on Amazon. So use this. It is a great resource.
So guys, I hope that video helped in terms of finding products and getting you on the right path with your product research journey. Product research isn't hard, but when you don't know what you're doing, it can be very, very difficult, and you can end up picking wrong products that aren't going to do well on the Amazon platform. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for future videos.